Hey, Thistletown Church family, it's Pastor Hassan with your weekly update. First up this week, a couple of days out on Thursday, August 20th, we're going to have our next prayer meeting, and that's going to happen at 7 o'clock in the evening. And just to let you know, the plan moving forward is to have sort of an alternating schedule. So one week we'll have prayer meeting on Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the following week, we'll have prayer meeting at 7 o'clock on Thursday evening. And so I'll come up with some sort of schedule or routine where you have a week one and week two, so you know what's happening. But I want to do that as an attempt to try to get as many people as possible to join us for prayer. I know one day might work better than the other for different people, and so we just want to try this a little bit and see how it works. So just be patient with me as we sort of work through these things, but just know that it's aimed at trying to get as many of us as possible together to pray with one another. But so for this week, we're going to pray together, Lord willing, on Thursday, August 20th at 7 p.m. And then the next thing up is our Friday morning devotional, which will happen on Friday, August 21st at 8:30 in the morning. So we'll just look at a text ahead of the sermon on Sunday, and the text will deal with similar subject matter. So be on the lookout for that coming on Friday morning. And then we're into Sunday. And so now we're looking at Sunday, August 23rd. And what we're going to do this week, we normally have the in-person service and an online sermon, but this week we're actually going to try to live stream the service. So even if you can't be here with us in person, Lord willing, you'll be able to see what's happening right here at the church. And so that's the plan. So hopefully we won't have any hiccups or anything like that with the internet connection, and things will go smoothly. But even in the event that we have some issues with the live stream, I also plan to record the sermon during or record the service, and then we'll post that as well. So it'll just have to be posted a little bit later in the day. So please do join us as we live stream the service at 10:45 a.m. If you can't be with us here in person. And just by way of reminder, this Sunday is the Sunday where we will, Lord willing, make everyone aware of the folks who have been nominated for church officers. And so hopefully, like the time has passed for you to have turned in your ballots, and so me and Mr. Bonner will get together and tally those up and contact those individuals who've been nominated to see if they're willing to let their names stand for different positions, and then we'll make you aware of, okay, here are the folks who've been nominated for church officers. Here are the folks that will be voted on, Lord willing, at our annual meeting next Friday. But so the people that come to the in-person service will obviously be made aware of that, and hopefully everything goes smoothly with the streaming of the service, and so people will be able to hopefully see or at the very least hear the names of the individuals who've been nominated. But I'll probably send out an email with that information, as well as I'll post it in the WhatsApp chat, just so you have a couple different places where you can find that information. But that's happening. And on that same note, just be mindful that the annual meeting is happening, Lord willing, on next week, Friday, August 28th at 7 o'clock. And we're going to get together as a board and just kind of discuss some of the logistics of that. Like, number one, like we need to have a quorum of people. Number two, how do we handle voting and that sort of thing? Should we Zoom or live stream the meeting? So we got a few logistical things that need to be worked out that I'll make you aware of, Lord willing, in the next update video ahead of the meeting. But for now, what I just want to encourage you to do is to, number one, remember that the meeting is slated to happen next week, Friday, August 28th at 7 o'clock, and be praying for that. And yeah, as I said, I'll keep you posted. But the last thing I want to leave you with is just a reminder to work on the memory verse for the month of August and thinking about the Lord's wisdom. We've been working on remembering Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 12. Thinking about the Lord's wisdom. And let me see if I can remember it. Jeremiah 10, verse 12. It says, He has made the earth by his power. He has established the world by his wisdom and has stretched out the heavens at his discretion. I'm almost positive that's correct. You can check me and correct me if I'm wrong. Jeremiah 10, verse 12 from the New King James Version. But just, I want to encourage you to work on that and meditate on it, memorize it. Take in the fact that we belong to a God who is infinitely wise. We see his wisdom in the very act of creation, and even in things that to us like don't make much sense, like God is exhibiting and displaying his infinite wisdom. So yeah, we can trust him because he's infinitely wise, he's infinitely gracious and good, and yeah, and all of these things he's working for his glory and to make us more like Jesus. So keep looking to him, brothers and sisters. Keep checking on one another, and keep loving each other well, and keep reaching out with the gospel of Christ as you have opportunity. And in the meantime, take care, and I'll see you or talk to you soon, hopefully, in Jesus' name. All right, take care.